Yeah.
Impressive.
Sorry, -9 to be heard. It's a bullshit weapon. Though usually when I start a character, I don't pick up a sniper rifle for my sniper characters. I start them out with a sport rifle. Specifically the Springfield M1A. Effectively, I give them an M14 that can only do semi-automatic fire. Still puts holes in people.
And essentially, that's all we want.
Yeah. There's a person, he's got a hole in him now. Problem solved.
All we really want is to put big bloody holes in people like civilized human beings.
Yes. Yeah, I play very gear-focused characters.
I can tell.
Yep, because the advantage of the gear-focused character, I can change my loadout and be ready for a different mission. Also, I wish they gave me better flamethrower rules. I want a crazy pyro character one of these days. That just goes around setting shit on fire.
Is that character out of your reach now?
The rules are so vague into flamethrowers that it's hard to tell how effective they actually are.
That seems like an important thing to have rules for.
Yeah, and there's 3 flamethrowers. Technically 4. In 4th edition. Or is it 5? There's a lot of them. Well, enough of them. Yeah. Though I do remember Spoonie's Counter Monkeys video on the Jedi Hunter.
I think I remember that video.
Effectively, he had the flamethrower wrist things that just set the guy on fire. I love that whole... He's going like, ha 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 ha. I will let you run now because you've amused me. Go use your little jetpack and fly away. And he goes, oh, that's not a jetpack, that's a fuel cell. Wait, what? And then everyone started running the hell away from him. I love that part. Just because the Jedi were in horror, the Sith were in horror.
Yeah, the only problem with that series is that he kind of ran out of good stories a few episodes in.
Yeah. Then he started going over. I mean, though I am glad that he did go over the like why lawful good is actually not as bad as people make it out to be.
Oh no, I can think of a couple great ways to make a lawful good character interesting.
I've got one. Though I never play her, she's a side character tied to one of my personal favorites. She's a paladin of... It depends on the system. If it's Pathfinder, she's a paladin of... I can't remember her name, but she's the goddess of honorable battle and stuff like that. And she's an elf. And she's part of a sect of knights that are trying to get rid of the drow. My character is a drow. A good one.
A rarity.
Yes, he was exiled from a city and was raised on the surface by a Desna worshipper. So he's actually very odd in the sense that he's very pro-freedom, pro-nature, pro-good.
Very un-drow-like qualities.
Yes.
Go on. And this is your...
and essentially it becomes kind of a love. It becomes kind of one of those antagonistic relationships Initially, the two hate each other, but yeah. Depending on the version, different things happen, but in the end, they end up together. But yeah, she's interesting lawful good because, well, she's not lawful stupid. She understands there are lines, there are boundaries that she shouldn't cross, but there are things that she can kind of edge the rules on. And she's part of an order of knights, which is always very helpful. Guess what knights get?
Accolades?
No, they can get free room and board at temples sometimes. If that temple is allied with their god, with the paladin's god, they'll say, hey, you want to crash here tonight? And you get free room and board for a night, so you don't have to worry about an inn. And it's a temple, so it's less likely that your shit's going to get stolen.
I wouldn't try pulling that in one of LK's games. Less likely doesn't always apply.
Anthony, I'm about to identify these melon seeds. How good do you think they're going to be?
Miraculously good.
They're pretty good.
Like top pedigree melons.
Speaking of which, I just logged into mine. You want to see what I built? If you tune into my stream, you can see it.
Yay!
That's a lot of torches, yo.
It's there it's there to keep the monsters from popping up.
Yeah.
I know my farm isn't automated, but it's working good for me now. So eventually I'll have something that's more efficient, but it's there.
Hey, it works.
It does work. Underneath these blocks, by the way, water.
Water.
Yes.
Yep.
Who is that sexy beast in the icon?
That sexy beast in the icon. Well, if you look closely, you can see Trollface. So yeah.
Fuck you, Trollface. Fuck you!
Originally, this section here was nothing but melons, but it turned out I needed jack-o'-lanterns more, so I grew some more pumpkins.
Ooh, I hear myself over the stream. I sound good.
Originally, I had a whole floor of sheep all sectioned off by color, and I decided, fuck it, I'll just knock down all the walls and let them roam. It's a lot easier than just opening a bunch of doors.
That's a lot of sheep, yo.
That is a lot of sheep.
Bah.
It's become something of a theme in the other chat.
Bah. So you have this tower full of shit.
Pretty much.
Moo.
And there's my
Chirp, 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 chirp.
There's my livestock floor. And once I can gather up enough gold to make a bunch of blocks, this will be my storage floor, which will eventually lead up to
gold blocks.
It's decorative. Tells it apart from the other floors. I've got them all color coded.
Yeah. That's gonna be a lot of gold, yo.
Yeah, and there's something that I'm building that's going to help me with that, and I'll get to that in a short bit.
Yeah. Hey, if you're
Now-
on my server, I can turn one gold into 5 gold.
And now to
One gold
show
ore, 5 gold
what's- And now to show what's going on outside.
Is there a giant dirt bee out there?
No, but I probably should make one.
Yeah. I'm actually considering setting up a bee breeding facility, and it will be in the shape of dirt bee.
It's the right thing to do.
Derby floating across the fields. I can't sing.
You shouldn't either.
You should.
Don't do it.
Do it.
It provides Anthony with content. What can I say? But
Just
yeah,
try
this-
not to make another 5-minute long song, please.
Sorry.
I know you're having fun, but leave some room for everybody else.
And this is where I can gather up all the snow that I need.
Okay, guys, I have a question for you.
Shoot.
How wrong is this statement? Your rights end where my feelings begin.
Did not understand the statement.
Your rights end where my feelings begin?
SJW bullshit.
Very astutely put.
By the way, this is what's on top of the tower. I've got my own little tree farm. All 6 kinds.
That's a lot of redstone.
Yep, and I was able to farm all that off of witches.
Witches?
Yeah, witches now drop let's see, redstone, glowstone,
Witches
sugar.
are in Minecraft now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought they were only in the Witchery mod.
It's
Now
official
hold on, I knew this one. Witches have been in Minecraft for a long time.
But yeah, they drop redstone, glowstone, sugar, sticks, bottles, and spider eyes.
I stand corrected.
But yeah, one of the people on the server set up a witch farm, and let's see how this works. There's a dark spot in a swamp, and it's glassed off with a bunch of iron golems inside, whacking away endlessly at witches. And the floor is lined with hoppers to collect all of the goodies.
See, well, you haven't played vanilla in a long time, have you?
Nope, doesn't sound like. He's drunk off of Feed the Beast.
No, at launcher.
But yeah, I'm about to get to where I can get a whole bunch of gold. On the second floor of this fishing building that I set up, I put up another portal. Also, hello Batonzi, how's it going? Straight ahead, gold farm. It's still kind of incomplete, but I've almost got everything I need set into place. What's going to be happening here is I've got 8 different floors. Each odd number floor is where all of the zombie pigmen are going to be dropped and funneled to go up this elevator. I'll explain that in a moment. And all even-numbered floors is where all the zombie pigmen are going to be forced to spawn at.
Nice.
Now with the elevator, every block, there will be a sign that will be that will be used to keep keep like a block of lava in place. And since zombie pigmen do not die from lava, they'll just be swimming upwards and upwards and upwards to the very top, to the very, very, very top, where they'll then be forced to go through another little canal down this dropper to where they'll be crushed, triggered by this tripwire, and all the hoppers will be collecting all the gold nuggets. And all the carpet here will be there to prevent zombie pigmen from spawning inside the structure.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah. I'm just going to be setting up a system using various mods to spawn everything in a single room, use conveyor belts to push them into iron spikes until they die, and then suck everything up.
It seems like the most humane way of going about things.
And they're simultaneously raped at the butt while it's happening.
Well, that happens.
Yeah.
It's the way most of us end our life anyway.
Yeah.
For those that just saw me go through another portal that led inside of a cave, this cave is in the middle of an ocean.
Nice. Why an ocean?
That's where the nether portal took me when I built a second one to take me back to the land of the living.
Ah.
Of course, that says little as to where my house was to begin with. I'm about to explain why I said it like that. I'm about to head up these stairs and head outside.
Okay, I have semi-super melon seeds now.
That's not good enough, Seawall.
I'm working on it.
This is the only way off of this little island, which this village turns out to be on. It's like an offshore village in the middle of the ocean, leading to a beach.
They're very good melon seeds. If that counts for anything.
This was a lot of digging.
Pick, 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 pick. That's a lot of shovels you ate up there, man.
Lots of shovels, lots of picks.
And that's why I like Tinker's Construct. I can just repair my tools as they get damaged. Without the use of levels.
I should probably mention and thank at the same time. Superbow gave me the enchanted tools that I needed to make all this.
Yay,
Nice.
Superbow!
Yay, Superbow, who doesn't come to the LK chat anymore, and I'm kind of sad about that.
Oh,
Why?
I don't know. We need to get him back in here. Things have changed in the past couple years. Also, this big long wooden bridge, this was used in a really, really, really long railroad to transport villagers.
Okay, Anthony, we're on stage 2. I shall produce the super melon seeds now.
I want to see those melon seeds.
What
I
if you
want
don't...
them I need them by the end of the week, Seawall, or you're fired. You're on thin ice as it is.
Okay, you'll have maxed out melon seeds the next hour.
I'll believe it when I see it.
What do you want me to do with the with the super cotton and super wheat seeds?
That's not your department, is it? You leave those to the appropriate people.
But I'm the only one in this world.
Good attitude.
We also have someone nearby. I've got the Slot Machine Hills and the Glittering Wastes. And the Glittering Wastes, it produces brine. Don't tell anyone that stuff's highly illegal. Because it produces hydrogen chloride and chlorine gas.
All
I can't-
perfectly natural elements.
Not in the concentrations I produce them in.
Technicality.
And I don't want to mention what I do with the byproducts when I'm done with them. Have you ever seen a man's face melt off?
I have, actually, several times.
Yeah. I recommend not going into the river anytime soon. So, Reese, I've got a question for you.
Fire away. I'll attempt to answer it.
So, what type of mining method do you use? Do you use the good old, just jump into caves and spelunk for all your materials, or do you make like a square and just dig straight down?
A couple of them I did dig straight down, but about 5 of the 6 excavation sites I have created for my little section of this giant ass world, they have been mostly caves. Although I will point out a lot of these are all they're all part of one humongous cave network, as I've come to find out. And for those who've been watching my
Nice.
stream ever since we stopped talking for a moment, I've just been showing. I've been showing whoever's watching the entire path that I had lined with railroad tracks. I still have railroad tracks that I've yet to dig up, so it's easier to see where this village is, where I was gathering up all the villagers. Actually, gathering up is kind of it's kind of a too nice word, more like kidnapping.
No, you were borrowing without permission.
But with every intent of returning, I'm sure.
Yes.
After I breeded them.
Well, naturally.
Yes.
I used the same excuse with the puppy mill. They didn't like it.
With the what?
The puppy mill.
For a moment there, I thought you said puppy mill.
That's exactly what I said.
Yes.
Puppy mill.
I'm actually considering setting up a large underground system that, well, it's going to be using a form of powered cart. Though I'm going to need to install another mod to get it working called Railcraft.
So how long until your game slows down to a crawl?
Me?
Yes, you.
It won't.
Oh?
I give this game 4 gigs of RAM to play with. You think it has any intention of slowing down on me?
Given enough strain.
Not all the mods are running simultaneously. It depends on how many machines I have running in one area, and I use Mechanism, which is for the most part, and Ender.io is my second most common machine setup, and they are all very efficient.
The tone you use, it's like, come on, Dad, that's not how it works. Don't you
Are
know
you drunk?
Don't you know anything about Minecraft? Am I drunk? No.
Do you wish you were drunk?
Yes.
I've got half a bottle of wine here.
Can you send it through the internet?
Possibly.
You get to work on that.
Get your Tron Digitizer gun out.
My what?
Tron Digitizer gun?
I left that at work.
How dare you?
I didn't know. Don't often need it.
Reese, get the baseball bat.
You don't have it, Reese. You left it behind.
Oh god, that guy's face. What texture pack you use?
I'll tell you in a minute once I can get this up. I don't think I left my bat behind.
Hooray, we got a Reese Kane.
Okay, what texture pack am I using?
In some circles on the internet, this is considered assault.
I am assaulting my own hand.
But not here.
Ovo's Rustic Redemption. That's what I'm using.
Interesting, I use the Sortex Invictus pack. Unfortunately, it kind of breaks certain particles, but for the most part, everything works. But yes, Anthony, I do have an advantage over unmodded Minecraft.
Really?
I get 5 times ore production.
5 times? That's amazing.
For every 1 ore, I get 5 ingots.
I am in awe.
Yep, that's mechanism for you. Though unfortunately it only has, it only supports iron, gold, osmium, copper, tin, silver, lead, and obsidian, apparently.
I got a dumb question. Have you ever fiddled around with the super secret settings?
Yes.
Okay, the phosphorus shader it looks really nice. However, I'm worried my computer probably couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
Especially considering my computer crashed during Secret Project.
Yeah. But yes, apparently I can produce a lot of obsidian more efficiently, but I'm not going to use that system to produce lots of obsidian. For one reason, it's a waste of material. And I choose to blame you. All of you.
No,
Even me?
don't blame me.
I shall always blame you.
But I didn't do anything.
That's what you think.
I'm just sitting here.
Okay. As long as you fill the scuba tanks with oxygen before you go.
Okay.
Those watching the stream, should I just leave it on wobble for a while?
Wobble, wobble, wobble.
Yeah, it's that super secret setting that makes it all LSD trippy.
No, you could. Someone with a whatchamacallit could get what. Yeah. You could cause some issues.
What kind of issues? I need technical details. What kind of issues?
Sorry, I'm trying to think. What is it? If somebody has epilepsy, it could cause an epileptic seizure. Better safe than sorry.
I thought seizures were caused by rapidly flashing lights.
I believe it can be quickly changing lights can do it too.
Pulsing lights?
It's possible.
Shit, is there no fun left in this world?
Nope.
No fun.
Remind me again why Twitch exists.
Because.
Because it's easy to use and people don't like putting forth a lot of effort to put their games online. These aren't computer scientists we're talking about, they just want to play games.
Okay, good. I can use Mechanism Steel for Mechanism things. It's just in a weird menu. Which I choose to blame Anthony for.
As usual.
I blame Seawall for blaming Anthony.
Yes, you can do that.
That is actually perfectly accurate.
I blame Reese King for all of Seawall's problems.
No, don't blame Reese. He's a cool dude.
No, it's obviously my fault that Seawall's having so many problems.
Yes.
Because I'm
We
just
need to blame-
apparently Satan and Hitler who apparently had a baby and came out as me.
Well, you're also in Texas.
Then can I blame Hoovy?
No, Hoovy's not here. Can't pick on people who aren't here to defend themselves. Except for
Nope.
me.
I blame Anthony for all of
World
everyone's...
hunger.
No,
Just go with world hunger.
I blame Anthony for being here so that Seawall had someone to blame because he won't admit that he screwed up.
But I'm perfect. I can't screw up.
Yeah, right. You're not perfect.
Yes, he is. Back off.
And Anthony has gone delusional.
No, you've gone delusional.
Am I delusional for knowing the truth that
Yes.
nobody's perfect?
Well, except for Jesus. He was perfect. What do you got to say about that?
Yea, believe in me and ye shall have peace. Let's take a couple more calls on Jesus and Pals.
What?
On Jesus and Pals.
Okay.
We're talking old school South Park.
I have actually never seen South Park.
I remember Jesus had a Jerry Springer type show for a while on South Park.
It was for one show, I think. But yeah, Jesus had a public access show where he took calls, as far as I know.
I think I've seen that actual public access show. Back when LK still had LordCat.tv.
I think he can still look that up.
I miss that. That needs to come back someday.
It really does.
So it died?
Unfortunately, it is gone for the moment.
Oh, it died when everything went to shitter town.
That was like, what? All day, every day.
I don't necessarily call it what, because what has some pretty bizarre things I don't think you would even be allowed on actual TV.
Ah, but on public access TV, anything is permissible.
Pretty much.
The rules of TV apply to even the channels that do that kind of thing.
Not really. It's pretty unfiltered. You
like
didn't
that
see...
like that one dude who was running and painting, the other dude who was straight up naked.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was
that's-
just the stuff they put on what?
But that's still public access.
I tuned in one day and saw straight up porn.
Fair enough. When you get to that level, anything is possible.
Don't push the buttons.
No, push all of them.
Yeah, let's see what's in Batanzi's little corner of the world.
Hell.
Push all the buttons!
But push
Turn
them one
Seawall
by
into a
one.
chicken!
Batanzi has a lot of red-stained clay.
That's
Yes.
a good or bad sign.
Has
Very
Batanzi,
bad.
has Batanzi killed again?
I don't know. Go find out.
I got melons.
Whoa.
Batanzi claims he cannot die. I'll have to take his word for that because I have not tried to kill him.
You're gonna have to put that to the test sooner or later, though.
In my 485 years, many have tried.
Oh, so I can produce mossy cobblestone and mossy stone bricks that way. But yes, I shall be producing a base that runs on something known as ethane.
Woo.
Stuff is highly toxic. Oh, I can turn it into liquid ethane. Yes! That means I can store it more easily.
I have a question.
Fire away.
I'm trying to do my fucking taxes. I don't have my fucking 2013 return. I don't know what the fuck happened to it. I have every
Uh-oh.
goddamn return but 2013. So I don't
you
have
can-
the fucking adjusted gross income thingy.
You can contact the IRS and have them send you a copy of your back taxes.
I want to fucking do it now. I don't want to have to fucking goddamn wait.
You may have to
Because if I
wait.
have to fucking wait, I might as well just goddamn go to a fucking H&R Block in person and pay out the fucking ass for it. Now, I noticed that on my fucking one for 2013, that the adjusted gross thingy was basically the fucking same as my actual goddamn wages and tips thingy. Like the total amount I fucking made for the year. If that's the same on there, would it be okay to put the same number? Because I've made the same amount throughout the whole fucking year last year. So would it be okay to... Wait, no, I
Twisted,
didn't. Fuck.
if you type this up, my dad is a tax accountant, and I can just show this to him and he can answer the question in like 5 seconds. He's in bed right now, so I don't want to wake him. So I can ask him tomorrow.
I don't want to fucking do it now because I need to get it done. And I'm up, and tomorrow I'm going to be in fucking bed. Well, no, I'm not. I'm going to be up all day with a fucking kid, but I'm not going to have any fucking time to do this. And I have no idea what the fuck my sister did with that goddamn folder.
I'm sorry to hear that. If he was awake right now, I'd ask him, or I'd straight up put him on. You can ask all the questions you want.
I just need to know if that's the same fucking number, because it looks like it's the same fucking number. I would just have to put it on there, because I'm pretty sure I made the same fucking amount last year too.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not a tax guy.
Fuck. There was only 1 month last year where I didn't make the same amount because I had to wait to get all my certs, and then my money kicked in for the new wage. What the fuck is an adjusted gross income any fucking way?
Isn't it your income after being adjusted for
Adjusted
the number
gross
of...
income is an individual's total gross income minus specific deductions. Taxable income is adjusted gross income minus allowances for personal exemptions and itemized deductions. For most individual tax purposes, IGA is more relative than gross income.
Okay.
So it's your
So, in other
income...
words, I don't have any deductions, just put the straight fucking number in.
Did you happen to have any deductions that might count for it?
No.
Okay then.
Wait a minute. This is wanting the fucking 2013 one. So the 2012 should actually be the same amount, because they stopped giving us fucking raises in 2012.
Unless you had a special deduction that year.
No, I had no special deductions. I think this was the easy file, but I don't know. No, wait, I don't think I can use this one. No, wait, it is for 2012. I graduated in 2011. Never mind.
Anthony, the super melons are almost done.
I sure hope so.
I don't know what I'm going to do with this seed when I'm done with it.
Wait a minute. Well, there's a tab on there I can view previous taxes. How can I fuck?
Yay! By the way, Twist, I think I found a way to make images behave.
Cool.
But it involves abusing a glitch in Kindle's parsing software.
Do it.
Yeah, apparently if you malform the image tag in just the right way, it makes the text wrap properly.
Nice. So do you have to do this for every single image?
That's not too bad.
God damn it, I gotta get my bank account number.
Now I just need to figure out what I did and figure out how to reproduce it. But I've got a general...
Would setting things on fire help?
I have considered it, yes.
You guys remember back in the day when bone meal just made everything grow instantly?
Yeah.
Now
Those
it
were-
doesn't.
Those were good days.
Well, at least there's a machine that can fertilize for me. All I gotta do is give it bone meal. Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh, well, actually, it's very easy to produce one of the 3 fertilizers it can use, though. Darn you, Anthony, for trying to lead me astray.
You deserved it.
All I have to do is combine bone meal with something called scrap.
You're making me wait on those melon seeds, and I don't like waiting.
What do you want after the melon seeds?
Like mangoes. Can you make mangoes?
Nope.
Damn you. What about strawberries? Can you do strawberries?
Think so.
Do strawberries.
What if I say no?
You're making it really hard to be friends with you right now, Seawald. You know that?
Do you know what's making this really hard right now?
I don't want to know.
A flamethrower to the face.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot I can produce salt. I can produce the other fertilizer that way. I'm stupid.
Herpa-derpa-derp. Herpa-derpa-derp.
Oh, those bastards removed it.
Remove what?
They removed something that would make my life a lot easier to making fertilizer.
Oh.
Naturally occurring feed stores.
No, I could combine a small amount of dirt, niter, a material called niter, and sand, and I could produce a small amount of fertilizer with that. And the way you can produce niter is by essentially grinding up sandstone. Anthony, the melon seeds are almost done.
I'm getting tired of waiting for this. They better be good.
They should be. I've only had to do a full, a third run one time so far, but I've only done 2 things so far. So it's 50-50. Go away, Rain. You're annoying. Okay, Anthony, I'm testing what I believe are the best seeds. And we have super melon seeds.
Good.
Now time to break down everything else.
Nothing else matters.
Everything else matters, Anthony.
No, I don't think so.
We also have a lot of melons.
Of course. I think that's to be expected.
Actually, we've got quite a few super melon seeds out of this run. And some not so good melon seeds. So yes, we now have fast growing, high yield, strong, weed resistant crops.
Tasty. Are they seedless?
Unfortunately, yes.
Good. Now no one else can steal the seeds.
Well, you realize seedless watermelons actually have very tiny seeds, right?
Well, yeah, but we don't need to spread that around.
And this isn't genetic engineering, this is just allowing the crops to naturally mutate to become stronger.
Well, stronger in ways that we want them to,
Yes,
which is pretty much genetic engineering.
pretty much. Let's see, what can I use seed oil for? Apparently a few things. Oh yeah, I need honey to get those guys. Scented panels, they're annoying to make. So yes, Anthony, I soon shall make a biofuel industry. So I guess we won't be destroying the environment together. Unfortunately, the generators I want to use can't accept oil or gasoline, so... But hey, I can collect some of the oil that's somewhat nearby my base and use it for rocket ships.
I guess.
Why do you feel so sad?
Well, I mean, I thought we had something going on here. I mean, both of us enjoying each other's company, destroying the environment together. It was a nice thing.
If I find oil elsewhere, I can utilize that.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, alright then. I think everything is mended between us.
Yes. If I come across oil somewhere else, and it's a good reserve, we can utilize it. There's not much oil where I am. There's a couple of reserves that are pretty big, but they're not the long-term supplies.
Okay. I thought this was much more serious than it actually was.
Well, it is serious.
Oh.
I mean, we've got Taint just to the north of the base. I can only hold it back for so long.
Have you tried building a really big wall?
It will spread through the wall.
Oh.
Yeah. This stuff nasty, bro.
Have you tried soap?
I can get soap that'll clean myself of warp, but, yeah, Taint is a little bit different. That is a lot of lava reserves in the middle of a forest. God damn it, how How many goddamn meteors are nearby my base? I'm counting 6. That's not including them the ones that are hiding underground either. Anthony, what should we do with these extra meteors?
I think we should melt them down and make them into a giant statue.
I can't melt them down, but I can turn them into bricks.
No, that's an acceptable substitute, as long as the bricks are small enough that you can't notice the seams.
Well, you can also melt it. Oh, well, I can also use it straight, and it doesn't really have much of a seam.
Well, okay, that seems reasonable.
Though the meteor in the center of that cove I linked earlier is staying, because it just looks awesome. I need to change its name to something else. It is now Meteor Lake. Mainly because it turns out this isn't a river, it's a lake. Anthony, what are your thoughts? Should we actually try and make a very, very long channel all the way out to the ocean?
Will the water reach out that far?
I'd have to fill it with water myself, but it should.
Will we build a large, intrusive hydroelectric dam along the way?
Oh, shoot. The pathway I'd have to go through, it'd be going through those other meteors.
That's bad.
Well, if I connect it to some other lakes and use a different channel path, I could connect it to those lakes, and those could bypass and access a river that can access the ocean.
Okay, I found something that makes me very suspicious. Apparently, some company in Australia has finally decided to put together a full DVD set of all the old 50s and 60s Gumby episodes. This has not been available ever. Apparently, they're all remastered from the original film. What makes me suspicious, though, is that it's only $20.
It's old?
It was released last year.
Well, no, the original show's quite old.
Yes, but it's also a classic.
True.
And it's newly remastered, apparently.
Well, I mean, I was considering making it a 16 by wide channel and actually have a nice straight path that would go straight. If I'm willing to go through some mountains and make some underground waterways, I could actually connect it to that main ocean that will have access to the archive, the volcano archives.
Not the volcano library.
Volcano archives. So there will be a small library there.
Speaking of lava, you can see my stream right now, right?
1 second, please. Yes, I'm there now.
I am trying to get this lava to flow toward the center, and I got one up and running. However, when I place this this bucket here and bring the lava down, it bunches up with the lava and starts creating a counter current. Is there a way to be able to create the lava elevator without producing some kind of counter current?
Put that center one in first.
Put the center one in first. Alright.
Yes.
Which means I need to get more buckets.
Or you just temporarily